a good one. A funny one. Let's get started, man. Let's go. The next two stories are extremely embarrassing. I don't even really know why I tell these stories, because like all of these are on YouTube for everyone to see and everyone to hear. I'm gonna look back when I'm like 80 and look back and be like, you know what? I let the entire world see all my embarrassing stories and it never even made anyone laugh.
Well, you wasted your time.
So the first one was when I was like yay old. And I was like, I don't know, 10, 11. A little old for how embarrassing this story was. I mean, I'm not like kids that old don't fart. But this is like just the time and the place. You think he would have used his noggin. I was with my friends at a park. I don't remember if it was for a birthday or if it was just to hang out with them. But I do know it was called Sequoia Park. Big park, a lot of people are always there. What they do have there is they have
the trees and rocks and sky.
Yes, the land has good sky.
Tons of jungle gyms. They've got all this other stuff. They've got, you know, things that people can paddle boat. I mean, this is a really legit park. So I'm with my friends and we're playing on a playground. Now, so for those of you who were not born in the 2000s and on, people like us were actually born in a generation where if you fell, you fell. That stinks.
I mean, who cares?
Get over it. Nowadays, people go to the park and they wrap their kid in bubble wrap. What? Let them fail. Let them experience life. Let them be embarrassed. Everyone knows the big metal slide. You know what I'm talking about? Like the one that soaks in all the solar electricity that ever exists in the world, because there's never any trees by it, so it's always extremely hot.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
And the electricity in that thing is massive, and then it's also extremely hot, so therefore it's dry because no one ever gets it wet, and there's no ever shade for any moisture or anything like that. So when you slide down, you don't really slide, right? You bump and screech and hit the other sides. And this one particular time, we had just eaten.
It's like London all over again. It's just the DPMs are off the hook. I mean, what if he eats 75? What if he eats 80?
Now, I know what you're thinking. This is gonna be already bad. And you would be right. So I get up to this metal slide after we've been playing for a little while. And as I'm going down, I'm bumping when I go down because there's too much friction and I'm hitting the sides, it's hot. And I have like shorts on, like super flimsy shorts, and it's giving me a wedgie. So I'm experiencing all this at the same time. A lot of pressure is going to that one region, okay? And by the time I go down to the bottom, have you ever farted on metal?
Oh. Well, no.
I released gas so loud, someone, I guarantee you, some cop eating a donut and coffee, looks over and goes, did that metal slide just explode? No, my butt did. Not only was it so loud, all the power in that sound went right back up my butt.
That's just not right. That's messed up.
If you've ever done that before, you know what it sounds like and feels like. It's horrible. After that happens, I'm screaming in pain. And all my friends come over like, bro, what's happening? Are you okay? I had to make up some story like, man, I think someone bit me. Man, that hurt. Ouch. As I'm holding my butt. This next story has a little bit of a backstory, but also it has a part 2. So you'll be able to see it later. When I was younger, I did theater for 5 years. And we had a guy, an up-and-coming director, who wanted to film a mini movie for a contest to kind of launch his career. He chose myself and another one of our kids in the theater department. We do the mini movie, okay? I don't want to bore you. You're going to see all that in another video. So we filmed this mini movie, okay? It all went really well, and we had a good time, and everything was all fun. But I ended up getting a call from the director and the producer because they wanted to redo a scene.
You done messed up, Aaron!
I take full responsibility of 100% of my embarrassment. I'm like 12 years old, okay? This should not happen. We're in the middle of nowhere, and it's taking a little long. He's trying to get the sound proper. He's trying to get the film exactly right.
I wanted to make sure everything was handled perfectly, by the book, no mistakes.
He does the scene again, he does some audio, and then my partner who was in the mini movie, he left and he was done, but they needed more audio from me. This is when it gets really bad. I don't even know what happened. I have, still to this day, I have no idea what my body was doing when it did this. I'm standing in the road, they're holding the big puff mic thing right in front of me to do a certain type of audio, and I did the audio, and now they're listening to the playback, and we're standing and standing and standing for I mean, to me it felt like a long time, but in reality it was probably like 5 minutes. But my body said it had to pee.
I feel like I want to explode.
I was embarrassed that I would have to ask to go pee. There's nowhere to pee in the middle of nowhere. Well, I can, but like there's women everywhere with their sound equipment, all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, there's just not time. I tried to hold it, but I couldn't hold it. So as he is doing the audio, listening to the proper thing and everything like that, they hear a trickle. And they try not to make it obvious because they know that I'm peeing my pants. I am just peeing my pants. I am peeing my pants. Just have cargo shorts on. They can see the rush of living water right through me. They heard the splash of concrete the entire time. At the very end of my embarrassing pee, they said, yeah, I think we got everything we need. Thank you so much. Okay! I just run. I run back to the car. I mean, I bolt.
Emotional damage!
You know, that was probably the last time I saw him. Huh. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Keep on hitting it.